വെൽക്കം ടു അനദർ എപ്പിസോഡ് ഫ്രം നെക്സ്റ്റ് കാസ്റ്റ്. ഞാൻ 2020 യൂറോപ്പിലേക്ക് വന്നതിന് ശേഷം ഒരു സിനിമ കണ്ടാണ് മിഡ്സമ്മർ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ മൂവി. അത് എനിക്കൊന്ന് പൊതുവെ എല്ലാവരും കണ്ടിട്ടുണ്ടാവും. അതൊരു ഹൊറർ ത്രില്ലർ മൂവിയായിരുന്നു. അപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ വന്ന സമയത്ത് അധികം അങ്ങനെ കണ്ടിട്ടില്ലാത്ത ഒരു യൂറോപ്പിനെ കണ്ടത്. കാരണം അത് കൺട്രി സൈഡായിരുന്നു. അപ്പോൾ അത് പിന്നീട് ഞാൻ ഇവിടെ ലാറ്റ്വിയയിൽ വന്നതിന് ശേഷം കണ്ട കുറച്ച് റിച്വൽസ് അതുമായിട്ട് കുറച്ച് സാമ്യമുള്ളതായിരുന്നു. അപ്പോൾ അതിനെക്കുറിച്ച് സംസാരിക്കാനോ അതിനെക്കുറിച്ച് കൂടുതൽ അറിയാനും അങ്ങനെയുള്ള ഉണ്ടോ ഇല്ലയോ, ആ റിച്വൽസ് ശരിക്കും ഒറിജിനലാണോ അതോ സിനിമാറ്റിക് ആണോ എന്നറിയലാണ് ഇന്നത്തെ ഉദ്ദേശം. സോ എൻ്റെ കൂടെ ഇന്നുള്ളത് if I could to ask your name.
Yeah, my name is Elina.
What you doing here?
I'm from here. I'm Latvian. Right now I'm studying in masters.
Yeah.
And working, just like studying and working.
What kind of study?
Right now I'm studying diplomacy.
Diplomacy in what?
It's just called like diplomacy. We study international relations, everything about politics, economy, and
That's a great topic. So it's more like a management topic, right?
Yeah.
Not a. I thought you were from medicine. No, right?
No.
But you are a good traveler too, eh? You like traveling.
I like traveling. I have my bachelor degree in Asian studies, Korean language, and I was living in Korea for 1 year.
Really?
Like I was studying there, and I was able to travel around Korea. I went to Vietnam also twice.
So you speak Korean.
Yeah.
Great. So today's session is all about knowing your country. So we don't know anything about. So I'm staying here for 7 years.
Oh, that's
but
a lot.
Doesn't mean that I have local friends here more. So which means I know that your life is more like a privacy to everyone. Like we cannot intrude most of them. So or probably I might not make friends with the local ones. So probably we'll be having our own country people. So that's actually a disadvantage when comparing with internationalization. So we need to talk more about the Līgo festival which happened 2 weeks ago, a week ago. Which was rainy. I know that it was not sunny. You
it's always always when it's Līgo and Yani, weather is going to be awful. Like it's always going to be rainy.
Oh, really?
And cold. Last year we were happy because weather finally was nice and it was sunny and hot.
Yeah.
But this year it was really cold.
Yeah, I know it was rainy and we didn't even feel that. And we are sorry for your situation too. You couldn't enjoy that well. So what this is, what Līgo is all about.
It's more like about it's the day when the night is the longest and the day is the shortest, and we usually are celebrating it with our friends or our family. We are making big bonfires. Usually we burn them, I think, when it's sunset, and it's like burns till sunrise.
Okay.
And we can jump over it. If you will jump like with your partner or your friend, then like it's going to be like strong love or something like this.
Okay.
I never jumped because our bonfire is really big.
Yeah,
my aunt, I think once she jumped it like cross her and she broke her leg. And it was.
So does it hurt, like burns or injuries while we are jumping over it?
I mean, if you have small bonfire, then no. But like if it's a really big one, then it's really dangerous to do that.
I have seen some in Jurmala. Then they are rolling a wheel with fire and rolling that over to the sea. Does it have any sense with the rituals or beliefs? No.
No, I mean, just like burning like the bonfire, having like this bonfire. We always, if we have like previous these flower wreaths, we burn them.
Yeah.
And we like this year we were burning like old stuff that we have had at our house before like renovation, and we were like saying we will burn like all the old stuff and we will have like new beginnings, something like this.
Okay, you will leftover things will be burned on that day. Then you start by buying new things.
Yeah.
Okay. And another 2 days of festival. So Līgo and then Yani.
Yeah.
So what is Līgo and what is Yani?
Yani, he's like the god of nature or something like this. Yeah. Līgo, I don't know the specific meaning, and I don't think that even Latvians know like specific what means like Līgo and what means Jāņi. Like we have names like Līga and Jānis,
Yeah.
like
Male and female.
yeah. But Līgo is the first day, 23rd of the June, and second one is Jāņi, and usually we just celebrate these 2 days.
Okay. So which means we'll be having an upper high on the Midsommar day, which is the Yani,
Yeah.
on 23rd. Then the second day will be the same. Then it will drop.
Yeah.
Yeah. The sun will
Yeah.
drop to the winter time zone.
And also, we are saying that like 23rd of June, like Līgo is the start of the summer. Like astrologically, like is the start of the summer.
Okay. Līgo will be the start of summer.
Yeah.
So which means now the summer has started.
Yeah.
So we thought that that was actually summer started long back, but it was spring. Yeah. Okay, that's great. I know that some rituals like related to the flowers and wreaths. So I know that the fern leaf,
Yeah.
which is the most popular. Which one?
It's like I never see it because it's like not real one. Like we're saying that if you will find the fern leaf, then like, especially like you need to go to find this fern leaf with your partner.
Yeah.
And then like your love will be really strong. All your wishes will came true and you will be happy with this person. Okay. And it's always like this. Oh, I hope this year I will find this fern leaf or something like this.
Does it bloom? I thought it blooms someday, and that will be rare. And that will, when you see that flower, it is occasion. That will be the right moment to cherish your,
Yeah, maybe like this, but in reality, like we don't have this kind of like flower. So I don't know. Like I kind of know how it should look. Like we have like pictures or like some paintings of how it should look that we can recognize it if we will find it someday.
Okay. So does it have any relationship with the rituals? I know that the country is Christian country or pre-Christian area and post-Christian times. So I have heard that the Yani comes from Saint John's, some relationships there. That is after the Christianity come to this country. It has a pre-Christianity time period where the ritual started or something. Do you have any reference to that?
I don't know. I know that we started celebrating this while I think in 20th of the centuries. And we were just like celebrating good weather, like gods of the summer.
Yeah.
And I think it was also like post-Soviet time when we started celebrating this, and we have like movie, really popular one, Limousines Jāņu nakts krāsā. And we always watch this movie when it's like Līgo or Jāņi. It's like great comedy, and it shows really well like how we celebrate these days and what we are doing, all the rituals like dancing, singing.
That's great. Does it have any, like, I'm at Accenture, so Accenture people will say that they take a bath naked in the river. So that'll be, it is close to the nature, some kind of things. And then the flowers from nature and leaves, it is actually, it is probably kind of a harvesting or, closing the relationship with the nature, something like that.
Yeah.
Also the ritual with the bathing in the early morning is also what did you ever do that? Or?
Yeah, there's like saying that you need to, especially like at this day of Jāņi, like 24th of June, you need to be in that day like clean and fresh. That's why some of us go to swim in a river or lake when it's like sun rising. It means that you will be healthy. For a woman, it's like you will be really beautiful. Your skin is going to be better. I think only last year I went swimming when it was sunrise. Before that, like I never did that.
Okay. So now we have the Baltic states. I know that we can call it as sisters or brothers. The country.
Usually it's like brothers, like Estonia and Lithuania. Like these are like our brothers. Like we usually say that.
Okay, and they follow the same thing. Or Midsommar, they have their own festivals like Līgo, Yani. Do you know about something related?
They have something different, but they don't have Liguaniani. But they have something like similar, close to this.
Okay, so I'm not sure what else what else the rituals are composed of. Because I know the parties, is it within the house or it is public?
Usually outside,
Yeah.
outside the house. These days we are also like celebrating in the center. Like there are concerts. You can do these bonfires. Even in Jurmala they have, but usually everyone goes around outside the city and like in the countryside, like making some food, bonfires. We are making these flower wreaths. Usually for men, it's like we make them from oak because it represents strength and like that this man is really strong and everything. For women, it's just like with the flowers.
Okay, so men will wear the leaves,
Yeah.
women will be the flower.
And sometimes, usually, like married women also can put some oak leaves to their wreaths.
Making them stronger in their life.
Yeah.
So coming to the food and drinks. So what should be the traditional drink?
Cheese is like from food. Like we need to have cheese. We have it's called Jāņu sirs. It's usually like round, and it represents like the sun. Then we have different kind of meats, piragi, a lot of vegetables, also honey, and from drinking, it's beer. Like it's the most like popular one. Like you will drink beer.
A kvass or beer? Kvass or beer?
Both of them.
Okay.
But usually it's beer. Like if you can drink alcoholic drinks, then you will drink kvass.
Okay. So what else? Like, is it brewing beer culture? So you brew your own beer?
I mean, in all times, yes. Now we don't do that. Maybe someone is doing that.
Okay. So the urban and rural celebrations. I know that during the end of the year, so people from outside the city comes to the central to see the fireworks and probably be having some prayers in a church. So so the city life and the rural life, does it differ? So they have their own cultures or rituals.
No.
Which refers to ancient Latvia. So not from the Soviet Union times, but the Latvian peoples exist before that. So
no, I think we all have the same ones because a lot of people like lived in other cities and they moved to Riga and now they're like city people.
Okay. So what kind of, do you feel any difference as a student? Like as you mentioned that you were living the intercultural learning or the diploma something.
Diplomacy.
In intercultural, like you have learned Korean and you live there, coming back to Latvia. So what difference do you see in between the cultures?
Oh, like these are two totally different cultures. I don't know, like their culture, their mentality, how they just look at the world and how they are acting and like how they see their families. For them, like family is like in the top. They're really hardworking. For them, it's really important how they look. And the most important thing, what I like, is the formalities, how they talk with each other. You will talk with older people and with your boss, like in a really high level. It's really inappropriate to talk with older people, like in the same level as you. And I don't know, like this, I just looked at this and I was like, Latvia could never do something like this, but it's just like in their from their like hierarchy, like from the history and everything. And I honestly, I had like cultural shock when I came back to Europe,
Really?
because I lived like in Asia, like in Korea for 1 year. And I was so shocked, like how people talk with each other, like how they act in a public place. Because Koreans are really calm. They will never like talk loudly in a public place.
I feel the same here in Latvia too. Most of people are not talking the public transportation. I mean, I feel when I'm comparing that the culture from India, because Indian peoples are loud, so the in the index of the civic sense, it's very low when comparing with the European countries. So I think the Latvia is actually a kind of quiet place and comparing with that. But I know that you feel the difference when comparing with Korea. So
Yeah.
you see that here it is much. When we are talking in public, it's really quieter in Korea when comparing with Latvia.
Yeah, it is. I mean, of course, in Korea there are more people than in Latvia, but even despite that, I don't know. I also like in Korea, it's really safe. I feel really safe. I can go somewhere during the night. I can go for a walk.
Okay.
Like the security level is really high. And here, I don't feel that safe to go somewhere when it's really dark outside.
Really.
Being alone, like during the night in the center, like it's a big no for me.
Okay. So I think this is what I have said in the beginning. We don't know anything about yours. No, what we feel when comparing with our country. So you as you being a person or a citizen of Latvia, or the person who has lived in other cities or countries within the Europe, you can say much difference. Now I've been to Germany last time. It was in Hamburg. The people were like we can actually feel the difference where they are from the local side or they are migrated peoples. But in Latvia we could say that we majority of the people we are seeing is Latvians, but in other countries we couldn't say that they are actually from there. For example, Paris. I never met a French person in Paris. You probably know it. So I know that you in Korea you have seen real people. I mean, actual Koreans there. And then here the facts what makes you uncomfortable, or what makes you say that you are not secure in this country.
I don't know. Like even when I see like older guys, like these men that they're like, I can see they're drunk, or a lot of homeless people. I mean, in every country we see them, but here I didn't experience that. But when I was a teenager, I think when I was 11 or 12, but that was during the daytime. Like I experienced really bad experience with old guy, like who was really like I was being polite. I wanted, like I said, like you can sit here, like I will stand. And he sat down, and then like he started to being like arrogant, like he was like touching and everything, and I just ran away. Like, and for me, like it's like I'm just a kid. Like why you're doing something like this? And from that time, like I'm just like scared to be alone somewhere in public place. Like not now, like during the daytime, but during the nighttime, I don't know. Also, we don't have that much light, like in the streets. Like in Korea, like it's really bright even during the night, because everything like has like their lights and everything. And one of the things that I really liked about Korea is that they don't look at you like at a foreigner as a like a stranger, or they don't look at your race or how you look.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, and like that was the one thing that I was most scared of before I went there. I was like, I don't want to like feel this racism or something like this. But I went there and I didn't feel that. They were really happy to hear how I talk in Korean. Like they were really like welcoming.
Okay. Okay.
But when I come back, or even before that, like I have a lot of foreigners like as my friends, like international people, and they're from other countries. And multiple times I witnessed when some Latvian drunk people are like saying some bad stuff and about racism and everything. And I'm standing next to them and I'm just saying, you know that like I'm also Latvian. I don't have problems with this. I was in Asia. Like nobody looked at me like differently. Why you're doing something like this? And then they're like, we don't have anything to say. Like we can't say anything, and then just go off.
Uh, I know that the Asians are very acceptable persons. No,
Yeah.
when comparing with Europe mostly.
They will not say anything loudly outside what they think. Like they
Yeah,
keep everything inside them.
yeah.
I mean, Latvians also usually like we're really like we don't like to share our feelings with strangers or with other people. But it's like now it's differently because we have a lot of foreigners, a lot of other things, and like environment is changing.
Yeah.
So it's not like in the old times.
I know that the people will think that when comparing with the other countries, the problems arising, and they will be worried about their countries and cultures. It happens everywhere. So have you been to anywhere near other countries in Asia like India? So I know that you
I
have
was in Vietnam.
Vietnam.
Yeah.
Never been there. How's that?
I was shocked that honestly that country is really poor.
Uh-huh.
But besides that, people are really happy. Like they're hardworking, they're working a lot, but they're happy and they're doing everything to earn like at least a little bit, and they're happy to see all of this like tourists and everything. They will help you. Weather was nice for me because I like hot weather. Like I was enjoying time there. Also, it was really cheap there. I was able to go everywhere and like do everything that I want.
That's what the second question I was planning to. Why you chose these countries in Asia? So you said that it is affordable for you when comparing with the price here, earning from here and spending there. Also the condition of the weather.
Yeah.
So I think you will like the state Kerala, which is I know that you have many friends in Kerala.
Yeah, and I really want to go there. I just need to stabilize my life and like finish my studies and earn some more money, and I really want to go travel there.
So, you can spend a lot of money there. I mean, you can get bunch of items for a cheaper price. So you're earning from here and spending there. That'll be a good option when comparing with the Middle East or something. So the price is even cheaper there, and also even you will get some free food, free accommodation. So the hospitality of the Keralites or majority of the south. So we have different regions, north and south. South, I never been to the north. I can say that I feel comfortable in the south because the attitude towards the people. So actually, probably that's because they are educated or something. So they know how to behave to people. They know how to treat the people from the other countries. So in my state, I can say that I will be having a room left for somebody who is coming, and then they can stay as long as they want. That's one. No limits, unlimited food, because we are treating them as our own family. So whenever they are there, so they can stay as long as they want.
That's really nice. I have also like other like Indian friends, and they always told me like if you will come to my city, like you will have place where to stay, and I will show you around everything. I will make food for you, and I can feel that like you're like you and other people. You're really like your hospitality is really big, and I can feel that you are really a good person.
Oh, thank you so much. No, we are not blaming each other, but there are some cultural shocks or cultural differences. So adaptation. So when people will be living in a condition they don't want to change. Probably we are doing the same, but we have lived in a condition where society is collaborated. So I think that's the advantage when I'm comparing with the Latvian situation. People are kept in private. So everyone they have their own privacy and a limit to cross.
I think that was because of the occupation when we were like in the Soviet Union. Like we weren't able to do a lot of stuff. Like we weren't able to wear that kind of clothes or watch something. We couldn't read even like Latvian books or something because we had already like Latvian language that time, and like that was banned. Like we couldn't like write news or something like this. Like it was really strict, and I just hear from my parents and from my grandparents like how was it like living in that time. Now I can compare that, and I don't know how hard it was for them because I live in a different century.
Well, I know that the conditions from Soviet times when the Chernobyl happened. I know that probably you were not there, but probably you have heard stories from there. But the resemblance or a resonance of that incident happened for years.
Yeah.
So when I watched the Chernobyl series, I have heard Latvia. So which means it is so close to in terms of the radiation perimeter. Then how from your parents or friends have someone said about any critical situations here?
As I know, like it didn't affected Latvia. I mean, it is close to Latvia, but like that radiation didn't affect us at all. I know something about Chernobyl. I also watched some series, but my parents are not talking about this topic that often.
Okay. So I have seen the buildings here. Most of them are from Soviet times.
Yeah, there.
So what are the cultural heritages which you recommend to see here for a newcomer here? So I know that Sigulda is one of the places where where is best for hiking. And what do you recommend any other cities? Because I like traveling and I don't know where to go. I know that some places within the Riga,
Yeah.
but I'm completely skeptic about other cities.
Ogre is a really good place. We have this Ogres Zilais Kalns. It's like a blue mountain, but it's not blue, but like it's a really nice. We don't have mountains in Latvia. Like they're like small mountains. In Latvia, it's called. I don't remember even. I don't remember. But yeah, Ogre is really nice place. I would recommend if go like further to travel to Liepāja to see like the sea. Also Ventspils, we have a lot of this like cow statues like in different colors. Also Kuldīga, it's really nice place. We have this Ventes Rumba, like the widest
Waterfall.
Yeah.
I've been there once. Actually, the city was nice, but the people was
It's
population
a really
was
small city, yeah.
I drank the kvass from there. Actually, that's a freshly brewed one. That's really nice.
Nice.
The I don't know what else. The culture. I don't know what did I miss anything? Something related to. I know. I just want to talk about the intercultural things, and not just about Latvia, but what you felt from other European countries. Which one do you think is the safest within Europe?
Like other countries?
Yeah, within Europe. I know that Korea is safest.
Korea, yeah. It's Asia. About other, I don't know. I think Sweden maybe. I've been there, I think twice when I was younger, but it's really, I think it's safe country. From other countries, maybe Norway also. But I haven't been there. And other countries where I've been, I don't think that they're the safest ones, like Italy or Cyprus, but they are nice countries.
But depends on the city where you are.
Yeah. I mean, in Italy, like they have their mafias, so it's not the safest one. So yeah, for me, I really like traveling. I like to see all the different cultures, how people act, what they like, how they look, what they're wearing. And when I was in South Korea, like I saw this like totally different people, different country, and like also like it's different continent. And for me, I was shocked that sometimes people are saying that Latvian people are really closed and they are not that friendly, but Koreans are not friendly. They're always like in their group of people.
A community.
Yeah, and they grew up in this community, and even in high school, university, like work, they will not be that friendly. They will always like hang out with their friends like from their hometown, because there are different levels of their like status, like how much money they're earning, and because of that they live in different areas, and only like for example, like really rich people will live in one area, like middle class will live in one area, and something like this.
So this is talking about Korea.
Yeah, that's why they don't usually they are not open to a new people.
Okay.
Like to if they have their group of friends, then
And then how did you say that it was open for everyone? So you came to them.
for me, like it's a little bit different because I'm a foreigner.
Okay.
Like they will not be open to new Korean people.
Oh, within their country.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But for foreigners, it's different. And also, I really liked how people, like how Korean people treated me in Korea. Like I didn't felt anything bad. But my friends, Koreans, they told me that it's because I'm a student. And also, if I go there as a tourist, I also will be treated really nice. But if I really want to go there to work, which I really want to do, then I will have my hardships because they will be treating me like a Korean person.
Like a
Like
local
I need to
person.
work a lot. I need to do that. I need to act like Korean
Yeah.
because I work there.
That's great.
And even Korean people told me, no, please don't go, Elina, there. Don't go there like for working. Just go for traveling, but not for working. I was shocked about
I know.
that.
I feel the same when I was in Middle East, UAE. I know that the people are migrating there, but you can only do for travel tourism. But if you being a resident in UAE and you start working, then you will start feeling the hectic work hours.
Yeah.
Because you cannot cope it because they don't have any labor standards. So when comparing with the European work-life harmony, you will not expect that from a Asian country.
Yeah.
I think anywhere in Asia, because I know that situation from Saudi, Qatar, Middle East, most of the Middle East countries, and also my country, because I don't wanted to go back and work there. I have done a podcast related to that because they think work is life, but we don't have a segregation between these two. But I feel that in Europe, because I worked for Germans, Swedish clients, even local Latvian. So we have our own rights to say defend.
Yeah.
So if you're not working, okay, then you don't have to work.
Yeah, at least we can take a sick leave or go for vacations.
Yeah.
But I know that in Korea, like it's a rare thing. Like even if you're sick, like you need to work.
Yeah.
You don't have that many holidays as like we have, and you just need to work. Like it's either you're studying or you're working. You don't have anything else to do.
I had I have an employee. Then when I was seeking for employees and I was taking advice from other companies owners, or probably they are running a shop, and then I asked how many sick leave should I allocate them and how many annual leaves should I allocate them. Then they said, what? No, they don't know anything about that standards. They're saying, okay, your employees, they should work 7 days a week. Probably they can get 1 day off in a 1 month's time. But I'm putting the European standards there. That won't work, or probably I will be in lost. Then if I'm giving that liberation, then they will take it. That's a problem, because they will not. They will then defend that with that. Then probably they will not accept my standards.
And then in the meantime, for example, in Italy, like they don't work. Like I know that they are working like for example, from I don't know, from 8 till 12. Then they have this like gap when they're not working. Like you can't even go somewhere to eat because everything is closed.
Yeah.
And then they're working like during like the night.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. So
And also a lot of Europe countries, they're like everything is closed on Sundays.
yeah, in
Like
Switzerland,
in
Germany.
Germany, I think in Poland also like on Sundays, but I'm not sure. For me, I was shocked when I was in Germany and it was Sunday and I had like some health issues and I really needed to go to a pharmacy and buy some medicine, but it's closed.
Yeah.
And I was so shocked about that.
I was in Hamburg last time, and then I have to buy something at night. They had some kebab shops, but I really need to cook something in the hostel. But I have even within the Hamburg's perimeter that they don't have much shops. I have to travel to another bus station. They are only open till a certain time, and
Yeah.
Sundays are completely off. Then a person came to me. He was a tourist, and he knows where the shops are opening on Sundays, and he take a list of items, which is small shops.
Yeah.
We, even I stuck in Switzerland. Even I was for a tourist there, but we won't get these things which we are required for that particular time because the next day we will leave.
Yeah.
That's really sad. But I admire Latvia 24/7. I think we can buy something here in Latvia. It's like mango.
But for me, it was really, I was adapted in Korea that they have their convenience store like 24/7.
Yeah.
And for me, even like during the night, I want to eat, I will go and eat and buy something. And then I came here and I was like, oh, I really want to buy this. I don't have this stuff at home. And I was like, no, but we don't have this kind of like convenience stores here.
I think most of the Asians have the street vendors, which we don't have here. So most of the people are going out in the street and having the food. But I think that here the food security is very high. The safety of the people is very demanding or something.
Yeah.
You felt that when comparing with other countries?
Yeah. For example, in Vietnam, I was really scared to eat something from the street because I can also see how dusty and like food is like on the road and everyone is like driving their bikes and everything. Like I can see that food is not clean or something. Of course, it's really tasty, like when you go to a restaurant or somewhere to eat. But here, I think we are really secure, like with food.
No.
Really high quality. Even my friend from London, she came last year in the summertime, and she tried cucumbers like from the market, like fresh ones. Like
Really?
she was like, these are the best cucumbers. I was like, I mean, yeah, you live in London. Like, they don't have like this fresh one from the garden or something like this.
Yeah.
She was so shocked about it. They can be that tasty.
Yeah. Also the expenses. Yeah, the countries. Especially the taxi. Sweden very expensive. I think it's
Sweden is really expensive
really
country,
expensive, yeah.
but their salary is bigger also. But now Riga is expensive.
I know
It's
now
really
because
expensive.
the salary is not high.
Yeah, and Korea now, I mean, it's cheaper in Korea than rather in here.
I think the inflation is the global thing, especially the war.
Yeah.
It affects the people are suffering. I think the middle class is affecting. So the lowest class is actually they are used to it, but we are not used to it. So we have some ups and downs.
For me also, like I'm so shocked when I go to the store and I'm like, why it's so expensive? Why milk is like this? Why eggs are so expensive? And soon I'm planning to move out from my parents, and I know that I will feel this expenses even more, like how expensive everything is.
Okay, great. So you're staying with your parents?
Yeah, because I don't earn that much, and my parents are just saying, just stay with us. Like, you have your room. Like, if you want to cook something, you can cook for yourself, or we will cook for you. Like, just my parents also, they are working. They go to different countries for work and multiple. Like, usually I stay at home alone. My brothers moved out a long time ago. I was the smartest kid. I stayed at my parents' place and I don't need to pay for anything else.
Really? So until asking your personal things, it doesn't matter?
No. I mean, I can feel, I don't want to live with my parents. I want just to stay alone and have my own place. Especially when I lived in Korea for 1 year, I was used to be alone. or with my friends, but I wasn't living with my parents. And then I came back and like my parents like, you need to text me when you're gonna be home. You can do this. Like you need to do that and that and that. And because I was used to live alone, and now I need to adapt for my parents.
Yeah.
And that's why I told them I will move out. Like I will earn my money. Like I will find a stable job and I will move out because I just want to be alone.
No, no. In the situation in India, probably in Kerala, the people who are aged 35 are still jobless and staying with their parents, and parents are feeding them still. So, yeah, that's actually a fun thing. Here the people are getting independent from their families at the younger age. They find themselves outside, so they move out and then they live their life as own. Right?
Yeah, I told my parents that I will move out when I'm gonna be 18, but I
Really?
still live with my parents, so
Really?
didn't work out for me.
So you live in city center or outside?
I live outside, like 20 minutes from city center.
Which city is it? Which?
Purfstems.
Oh, I lived there when I came here. Illuxtes. Actually, that's actually really nice place. So it meant something in mud, or I know that the time when I was there, they are saying that the place were like muddy, and then they built the city from it. Yeah,
Yeah.
something. So I think that means to that the person's meaning is related to that
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Okay. So what else? Then what do you think as a traveler, a person coming into your country, or a person going to any other country?
What I usually see when people are coming to our country, that they're only like staying in the city center. They're not going anywhere else. Our city center is great, but I think one day is enough to see everything that is in city center, like Old Town, all the buildings, churches and everything. It's really nice. But I would just recommend them to rent a car and travel around Latvia, like travel to other cities, especially if it's summertime. It's really nice because everything is green. I love when it's summer because everything is green. When it's autumn, everything is just gray and trees without the leaves. Like it's depressing.
Yeah.
So I would recommend them to go definitely in summertime or in the winter time when it's snowing. Then it's really beautiful. I like our Christmas market
That's
in
really
Old
beautiful.
Town. It's really nice. And also, yeah, like if they come during the summertime, I know a lot of tourists come when we have song and dance festival. And I think this year we also have them like for kids. It's really beautiful when thousands of Latvian people gather in Meža Park's big concert place, and they're singing together and dancing folk songs and everything. I participated
That's
once.
when the independence, or when a national day.
No, it's just like every 4 years we have this song and dance festival.
Only so this year we'll be having.
This
I
year
never
we will. It's like for children, like all the kids will participate and sing. I participated in that when I was in the 5th grade. It was a long time ago. I don't remember which year was it, but it was really nice and satisfying to sing really popular and emotional songs with thousands of Latvian people. It was really beautiful.
That's great.
It was really nice.
One of the things. So which means you say the visit should depends on the climate, the weather.
Weather, yeah. Also, I
Seasons.
think so. For me, also, I travel when the weather is almost good.
Hot, yeah.
I mean, I don't need hot weather, but I don't want to travel anywhere when it's really cold or I will not be able to enjoy. But I think summertime is the best one to travel. I would really recommend them to go to Pils Rundale to see Rundale's Palace.
I've been there twice, but all in winter. I never.
But
so
in the
French
in
Garden.
no, I think in springtime it's really nice to go there because you see all the tulips and flowers.
Because we need to enter into the garden. There's a French garden behind it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really nice, beautiful. And the moat, which has water in summer. Yeah, all the time I've been there, was in winter. And I have seen the same view every time. But this time, probably next week, I will go to Rindale
Oh, that's
again.
nice.
And also the Bauska Hills,
Yeah.
beautiful.
I mean, it's my countryside there. Like, literally 10-15 minutes from Rondales Pills lives my grandma. So I visit her, like, I think few years ago, I was quite often visiting her.
Now I understand you. You for us, you are a local person, but for you, I'm a foreign person. Then probably you now have an intercultural thing. You've been to Korea, now you're seeing and you comparing that with the people here. So I think our opinions will correlate. I think we are not conflicting here because I know how the people are. We cannot complain some of the peoples are racist or they are not accepting us. Doesn't mean that everyone is doing the same. Every cultures have the same. So even we have some races within the houses. Probably someone will be treated like more fairly than the other. Probably will in our places will be having the parents, they like girls much more than the boys. So so an example of it is starting from the houses. And then why when we are coming into a society, so they have also the differentiation. And we have to accept it and we have to live on. Yeah.
Yep.
So thank you very much for the session. I truly value your time. And if interested, we can come with another topics since you are a political student too, right? Student too, and I have some political topics too. If you are interested, we can come back and talk here in this platform freely. We can have some food, and we can talk each other.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. I hope you like this session and also the environment, which is actually.
Yeah, and I think topics were really nice. What to talk about? Like we have some different opinions and also like the same way as we think. So it was really nice to talk.
Yeah, we are debating over topics not based on the people's we are colliding, not individuals, but we are colliding based on our perspectives. That's my thought. So അപ്പോൾ ഇതിപ്പോൾ ഞങ്ങൾ രണ്ടുപേരും രണ്ട് കൾച്ചറിൽ നിന്ന് വന്നവരാണ്. ഇപ്പോൾ ഞങ്ങൾ തുടങ്ങിയത് ലീഗോയിൽ നിന്നാണെങ്കിലും ഞാൻ അതാണ് ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചത്. അപ്പോൾ ഞങ്ങൾ സംസാരിച്ച് വന്നപ്പോഴത്തേക്ക് ആ ടോപ്പിക് വളരെ ചെറുതാണ്. പക്ഷേ അതിൽ കൂടുതൽ മറ്റൊരു കൾച്ചറിൽ നിൽക്കുന്ന സമയത്ത് അറിയാൻ ആഗ്രഹമുള്ള കുറേ കാര്യങ്ങളുണ്ടല്ലോ. എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ മറ്റുള്ളവരുടെ പെർസ്പെക്റ്റീവ് ഞാൻ അങ്ങനെ നോക്കുന്ന ഒരാളാണ്. കാരണം നമ്മൾ കേരളത്തിൽ നിന്ന് എൻ്റെ ഒരു ചെറിയൊരു വില്ലേജിൽ നിന്ന് വന്ന് അവിടുന്ന് പിന്നെ അങ്ങോട്ട് കുറച്ച് ബ്രോഡായി, കുറച്ച് ബാംഗ്ലൂരൊക്കെ പോയി പഠിച്ച് കുറച്ചുകൂടെ മാറി, പിന്നെ അവിടുന്ന് കൺട്രി വിട്ട് അടുത്ത രാജ്യത്തേക്ക് പോയി, കോണ്ടിനെൻ്റ് വിട്ട് മറ്റൊരു കോണ്ടിനെൻറ്റിലേക്ക് വന്നു. അപ്പം വ്യത്യാസങ്ങൾ ഒരുപാടുണ്ടാവും. ഈ കോണ്ടിനെൻറ്റ് വന്നതിന് ശേഷം തന്നെ പറഞ്ഞില്ലേ ഇൻ്റർകൾച്ചറൽ തിങ്സ് അവർ തന്നെ തോന്നുന്നുണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നത് നിങ്ങളൊരിക്കലും ഇമ്പ്രസ് ചെയ്യാൻ ശ്രമിക്കാതെ എക്സ്പ്രസ് ചെയ്യാൻ ശ്രമിക്കുക. അല്ലാതെ നിങ്ങൾ അവർ അത് ചെയ്തു ഇത് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ കംപ്ലൈൻ ചെയ്യുന്നതിനെക്കാട്ടിലും നല്ലത് ഇൻക്ലൂസീവായിട്ട് എല്ലാവരെയും ഒരേപോലെ എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ മറ്റുള്ളവരുടെ ഫീലിങ്സൂടെ മനസ്സിലാക്കിക്കൊണ്ട് ആ കൾച്ചറിലേക്ക് എഴുകി ചേരാൻ പറ്റുമെങ്കിൽ അത്ര നല്ലത്. എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ ഇൻ്റർകൾച്ചറൽ തിങ് ഉണ്ടാക്കിയെടുത്തു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഒരുപാട് കാര്യങ്ങൾ മാറ്റുണ്ടാവും. ഞാൻ ഡിസിപ്ലിൻ ഉണ്ടാക്കിയത് അങ്ങനെയാണ്, ടൈം മാനേജ്മെൻറ്റ് ഉണ്ടാക്കിയത് അങ്ങനെയാണ്. കാരണം എൻ്റെ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നവരുടെ ഒരു ആറ്റിറ്റ്യൂഡിലേക്ക് മാറി. അല്ലാതെ എൻ്റെ ഒരു രീതി അങ്ങനെയാണ്, അതുകൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ നിൽക്കുള്ളൂ, അങ്ങനെ ഞാൻ ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ല. അപ്പോൾ എപ്പോഴും ഇൻക്ലൂസീവായിട്ട് നിൽക്കാൻ ശ്രമിക്കുക, കംപ്ലയൻസ് ഒഴിവാക്കിക്കൊണ്ട്. ഓൾവേസ് എക്സ്പ്രസ്, നോട്ട് ഇംപ്രസ്. താങ്ക് യു സോ മച്ച്. സീ യു നെക്സ്റ്റ് ടൈം.